Hi everyone, I'm Dr. John Douillard and welcome to LifeSpa.com, where we prove ancient medical wisdom with modern science. And I want to share with you today our question your digestion free training, which is ending tomorrow. It's the last day to actually get that. And it's, I think, one of my best free training programs. It's a 4-video free training that takes you through every single aspect of rebooting and resetting your digestive strength, which is so critically important, which I think in Ayurvedic medicine, they said thousands of years ago that 85% of all imbalances and health concerns come from digestion. And we're beginning to find that to be true today. Autoimmunity, chronic inflammation, indigestion, food intolerances, the gluten-free industry, all of which boils down to our inability to digest well, which is no doubt caused by a heck of a lot of undigestible or indigestible foods, like processed foods, things we eat, pesticides we spray on our foods that kill the bugs that help us digest those foods. All that does make sense, and it is a piece of the puzzle. And I talk about all of that in great detail in the Question Your Digestion free training. So I'd highly suggest that you guys watch that if you're really interested in updating, fine-tuning your digestion. It's a really comprehensive look at that step by step with home remedies and herbs and home strategies to really troubleshoot, understand, and then reboot digestive strength, which is a really important thing to do in the springtime, because the springtime is nature's new year. There's a microbial surge in the soil taking place as we speak, and those bugs attached to the roots that we will soon should historically for millions of years eaten, because there was nothing else growing in the spring. We'd eat those and they would repopulate our gut and create a new stable of beneficial bugs for the new year, which then changes in the summer, which again changes in the fall, which again changes in the winter, because the bugs are constantly changing in our gut according to really, really good science. So the springtime is a time to sort of start it off on the right foot and to reboot digestive strength. And because of the processed foods, because of which are indigestible, by the way, because they put preservatives in there, like polyunsaturated fatty acids, they told us were so good for us. They put those in loaves of breads and crackers and things to stay on the shelf for a very long time, because the bugs that would make them go bad won't eat them on the shelf, nor will they eat them inside of you. And as a result, those processed foods, which are highly preserved, stay on the shelf for a very, very long time. But they don't increase our shelf life. They actually are really hard on us, and they cause a lot of indigestible, digestive issues because they're indigestible. So we really need to understand how to navigate around the processed food, how to navigate around the pesticide, sprayed foods that kill the microbes that help us digest the hardest to digest foods. And you got to remember, those hard to digest foods that we think, I don't eat wheat, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat nuts, I don't eat seeds, I don't eat grains, I don't eat all these foods are hard to digest, but they're immune stimulators, right? So when you take out the hard to digest foods, you're taking away the immune stimulation, which created gut immunity for millions of years. So yeah, I get it. You feel bad when you eat X, Y, and Z, wheat, dairy, you feel bad. And you shouldn't eat them. But that doesn't mean you fix the problem. That means you fix the symptom of a deeper problem, which is then you got to go and fix your digestive strength. So in season, when those foods are naturally available and harvested in a whole grain form, you can eat those foods again without having that digestive food intolerance. Not addressing that sets us up for gut immunity problems down the road. Science shows people eat more wheat than people eat gluten or are gluten-free. Have 4 times the mercury in their blood than people who are gluten-free. People who eat wheat have more good bugs, less bad bugs, and significantly more killer T cells than people who are gluten-free. Like, once again, the science is pointing clearly, saying if you can't digest stuff, sure, don't eat those things for a while, but let's question your digestion. Let's fix that problem. And that's my free training, really comprehensive. It's got each videos. I hate to bore you, but it's probably 45 minutes to an hour long. So it's not just a a snippet. I really go deep into each of those 4 videos. If you're really interested, get that free training now. It's on my homepage at lifespa.com. You can sign up for that for free. Get that. But I think tomorrow night, Thursday night, it's going to be over, and we probably won't relaunch that for a while. So it's a really cool kind of free training that you don't want to miss, and grab onto that as well. This is the springtime. We want to start our digestion right now. And also, one of the ways that we at LifeSpa are all about sort of spring cleaning and detoxifying, but also you can't just go clean and detox the body. You have to ask the question, why did the body get toxic in the first place? Because we have to question your digestion. We have to reboot digestive strength, reboot the liver's ability to produce bile, reboot the pancreas' ability to deliver pancreatic enzymes and duodenal enzymes, turn on your digestive fire. There's a massive coordination that takes place in your stomach, pancreas, duodenum, liver, bile, lymphatic flow off your intestinal skin, and the intestinal skin and the microbiome, all of which tie together powerful digestion and the ability to detox. They're the same thing. Digestion and detox are the same pathways. So we must make sure they're working right. So in our Colorado cleanse, which you do every spring and every fall, you can do it anytime you want, but we do a group cleanse every spring and every fall called the Colorado Cleanse Group Cleanse. And we specifically reset digestive function, liver function, bile flow before we do the detox, because just detoxing and pulling the stuff out of your fat cells, when your body stuck it there because it didn't know what to do with it, can only make things worse, which is why you got to be really careful what kind of cleanse you do, which is why at LifeSpa, we're all about ancient wisdom and modern science, right? If we have a practice that's been around for thousands of years and we have science to prove it today, which we do, the cleansing benefits that we use in the Colorado Cleanse, that's really worth looking at. And we've been doing the Colorado Cleanse for over 10 years now. We have sometimes 800 plus people in the spring and the fall doing it together from around the world as a group. We have all kinds of data showing that we reset function, which is the name of the game. So take a look at the Colorado Cleanse, which we're doing coming in April 24th is when it kicks off. Definitely watch the free video training called Question Your Digestion, and learn how to really take charge of your own health and question your digestion, and then go and fix it. Don't just keep taking the stuff out of your diet thinking you've solved the problem. That's a big mistake, and nobody's talking about that, but we have to start talking about that. Okay, guys, thanks for listening. See you next week.